I traveled, practically halfway around the world, and I haven't found any better place than Jefferson County.
Hi, I'm Lynn Widmeyer, and this is another in my series of how we stay in place in Jefferson County, West Virginia. And my guests today are two very special people, Warren and Ann LaRue. As we know, most people, as we get older, want to stay in place. They do not want to go anywhere. But this is quite an accomplishment for these two wonderful people, because Warren is 101, and Ann, you're much younger. You're only...
I'm only, 94?
94, so... So I thought I'd just like to talk to you about staying in a house at this age. But before I do, Warren, let me start with you. How did you end up in West Virginia, in Jefferson County, West Virginia?
I was born there,
You were born here? So what year was that? That must have been
1921.
1921. And have you lived here your whole life?
You've lived in Jefferson your whole life.
Oh, yes,
And what year did you build this house?
1950.
Well, and the house is lovely. As I said, you get used to all these new subdivision houses, and it's such a pleasure to come to a house that has so much character. It's really quite special. And Ann, how did you end up in Jefferson County?
My mother died before I started school, and my father went to work. It was at wartime in Baltimore, and I came to Ripon to live with my sister Lucy Allen.
And what year was that? Have you been here ever since?
Mm-hmm.
And so what year did you?
Oh,
Who cares? As we say,
it was the beginning, I guess. Maybe the war hadn't started, or the beginning when there were jobs available.
So you've been here a while.
Yes, a good while.
Now, I know both of you lost your spouses, a widow and a widower. And tell me how you met, because you've been married. We were trying to figure that out. I think we came up with either 10, 12, or 14 years. But how did you meet?
We played 500 cards. I don't know, she stayed and helped me clean up.
Something in
we
him
got
must
to
have sparked
talking,
your
and,
interest.
I said, well, we work together. We work so well together. Why don't we get married?
Why not?
So she said, well, I've got to go down and see my relatives, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll have your answer tomorrow. But I think it'll be affirmative.
Well, it's obviously worked out.
It worked out pretty good.
It didn't. This house you built in the 1950s. You are living here without any live-in help or
No.
anything.
We got a good family.
What is helping you stay in this house at your tender age, at your young ages?
Our family, because they come and help grocery shop and do whatever we need, get us to doctor's appointments.
Family's so important.
It really is, and the older you get, the more you realize that.
What have you had to make changes to the house to allow you to stay here in your senior years? Like I've talked to many people, and they say grab bars are our friends in the bathroom.
Yeah, and he had a elevator or chairlift put in the steps.
So
that
you can go
up.
So what's the hardest part of staying here?
Well, getting around is my hardest thing. I use this walker,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a golf cart. I get around on this. That's the main thing.
Now, I understand that you also occasionally mow the lawn.
Yes. I still mow the lawn.
You don't use a push mower, do you?
Those days are gone.
No, I can't walk.
So how do you get to the mower? Do you take your walker out to the mower and then just transfer to the mower?
I take the out to the go-kart,
Ah, you take the golf cart
golf cart.
and then to the mower.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
That golf cart has really been a big, big help in him getting to and from whatever he wants to do.
That's a tip that I have not heard yet about how a golf cart can be very handy. So that gets
It
you to the
is.
garage and,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. After I walk off that porch, that golf cart is my wheels, my means of transportation.
How about cooking meals and things like that? Or are you still cooking
Well-
your own meals? And
We get meals, 3 days a week? We get Meals on Wheels for lunch.
oh,
dinner.
that's a wonderful organization.
It is, and
Oh.
and I think they have very good meals. Maybe you wouldn't order it one day, but that doesn't say it's not good.
I say if someone else fixes a meal for me, I think it's pretty darn good.
It is. We eat it and say nothing. I may not order it, but that's not the point.
I'm with you.
I don't have to cook it from that. So I think that's a big help to us. On Wednesday, we play cards and take turns having dinner.
So you have a little routine on your meals with
Mhm.
family and with meals
Mhm.
on wheels.
And of course, weekend, we don't have meals, but somebody's cooking or doing something. You can tell we're not starving.
You look great. What makes you happy you're staying in your house?
I'm the owner and I'm the boss.
There you go. Do you agree with that he's the boss?
85%.
Many people, or some of the people I've talked to, say one of the big pluses about staying in your house is the memories. And I see you have wonderful photos and pictures of family, and that's a big
It
plus.
is. You know, you can just look up. You may not see them for a week or so, but you look up and they're smiling at you.
What about the community that you're part of? Do you enjoy? You've lived here, both of you, for so many years.
They've been friends, and of course we've lost some good friends. But I don't know where else I would want to live.
How about you? You've been here. What's special to you about Jefferson County?
Well, I came to live with my sister when I was, 14, 15, early teens. And it's been home to me with that. I wouldn't want to live anyplace else.
And I'm glad, because we want you to stay here. It's interesting. I've talked to people and they say even though Jefferson County has had so much growth and new residents, they say it's still like a small town community. People know you, and it's just a warm, friendly place. Wow, that is really special. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your thoughts about Jefferson County and living here still at I think it's wonderful. It gives me great hope that I would be able to manage a household as I get older. And I just want to thank you so much for talking with me.
If you'd like to see more videos from Lynn and the wonderful people of Jefferson County, scroll under this video to subscribe for future posts. Thanks for watching.